Hey, let's look at some guys the Vikings could get if they trade down.
Ooh.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupaugs show. A very special Onebar and Lupaugs show because not only is it Easter, it is also Onebar's birthday. Happy birthday, Onebar.
Lupagus is going to take his shirt off and give us one hell of a show real quick.
I already did that. I already did that once for you.
He did. I'd love to show the video that he did, but it's very inappropriate, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Huh? We could always put it on our Patreon for our Patronites.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I think I will. Right.
Yeah, so hey, hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. It's a damn holiday. And drink some beers.
It is. It is. So we're going to get 5 prospects the Vikings could get if they move down, which is something Kwesi did in the only draft we've ever seen him run. So it's very, very likely he could do that again. So let's talk about 5 prospects. Onebar, it's your birthday. I'll let you start.
Yeah, and we're not talking like, I mean, I envision us trading down to still the first half of the second, probably early second-ish, which would probably net us third, maybe and a fifth or something like that. I mean, value-wise, depends. But and don't forget, regardless of when this draft is over, the Vikings have the best second rounder out of this draft, TJ Hockenson.
Absolutely.
We forget about that.
Yeah, I think, I still think they could move down late into the first like they did last year. I mean, they got the Chiefs who could definitely move up, try to, get a star prospect, especially that wide receiver position. So I think that could be one hell of a trade partner right there.
Well, let's start with one then right off the bat. If we're talking at the end of the first, we got to talk about him, and it's Hendon freaking Hooker. Hendon Hooker, the quarterback, that he's going to be one of the best things to watch come round one. Like, is someone just going to take him ridiculously early? What are they going to do? And Vikings will definitely be one on the radar. I mean, he's visiting the Lions now. He's visiting everybody's Saints. Trade back to the end of round one. Get that fifth-year option. Hooker, pull the trigger. If they did that, I think it'll make all Vikings fans feel better.
It's much better than taking him straight up at 23. Get some extra picks. And I feel like at 31, you're not as tied to him as if you took him at 23. I feel like, if he flames out, all right, move on. If you have a high pick because he sucks in 2 years, draft his replacement. Big loss because you got some extra capital in the trade down. But we do like what he can do. I mean, he can throw an accurate football. He can take off, make plays with his legs. So very productive as well. So he definitely has some positive traits. I think we always just all focus on this negative, the injury, the age, and all that stuff.
Yeah, the offense is definitely a thing. But it's the same thing with Teddy. We traded right back at the end of round one, got that fifth-year option, and I could absolutely see that happening again.
Yeah. So actually, I like Hendon Hooker at 31 much, much, much more than at 23.
I like him even better in round 3.
Yeah, still. But I mean, as this thing builds and as the momentum starts to get, the buzz grows and grows and you get more and more nervous.
He's either someone's going to trade up from it. He's either going the end of round 1 or crazily early, or he is going to all of a sudden just do this weird slide. Like everyone thought Malik Willis was going 18 of the Steelers, just never went. Can't wait. Draft day is coming, baby.
It is. All right, let's go to I'm going to go to D-line prospect. If we move down to end of the first, early second, a guy from Michigan, Mazi Smith, a guy we haven't talked about a whole lot, but I love Mazi Smith. He's big. He can eat up space, but he can also he's pretty quick out the football, can get in the backfield, create some interior pressure. You look at him as an end in the Vikings three-man front. I think you do very, very well there.
Yeah, I mean, every comparison pretty much has him to Dontari Poe, the big man who was very good, but this guy is just everything freak. Absolute freak. He's 325 pounds. He's way too quick for it. He's way too athletic for it. He is the guy that's like, what if? And I love it. Like you said, we haven't talked enough about him, and we should be talking more about him because he probably absolutely on the Vikings radar. And it's to the point where, I mean, Brian Bresee has been a guy like we're always, Mazi Smith's probably going to get drafted before Bresee.
I just saw a mock yesterday that he went 20 to the Seahawks ahead of Kancey and Bresee.
Wow. Yeah, this dude. You should not be this athletic when you are 325 pounds. A pure man.
He's a lot like me.
Yes, he is. He's athletic. He's an athletic freak, built like a shithouse.
All right, who you got next?
Who do we got next? We got Jalen Hyatt.
Yeah, Jalen Hyatt.
Wide receiver, Tennessee. Maybe we get Hooker and Hyatt.
Yeah, but you look for a wide receiver too. I mean, what's Hyatt's game? He's speed. He's a speed guy. He's a vertical guy. He can stretch the field. He's not maybe a polished route runner, but that's okay. If he can get deep and make some defenses concerned about his speed, it's going to open up more things for Justin Jefferson. So as a pure number 2, move down a few spots, get Jalen Hyatt. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, he ran I think it was like a 4.4 something at the combine. But he's faster than that. That's not. I mean, he is just that's his bread and butter. Again, comparisons you see a lot to Deshaun Jackson. He's just this smooth, quick dude out there that can take the top off the defense. And again, putting a guy like that opposite Justin Jefferson, good lord, hot damn, would that be good? But he's definitely got some things he needs to polish up, like you said. His route running. They always point to the Tennessee offense again, like his numbers were inflated, and they did these crazy ways to get him open that won't work in the NFL. But when you're that fast, when you're that smooth, number 2, let's go.
Yeah, and I think his combine time was actually a little disappointing. I think people thought he was going to run like the low 4.3s, and he put up a 4.42, I believe. So to me, that was a little disappointing. When that is the name of your game, you got to dominate that spot at the combine. All right, let's go to another guy. I feel like we're talking a lot of guys we don't talk about enough. And how about the linebacker from Arkansas, Drew frickin' Sanders?
Drew Sanders. What do you have, like 10 sacks this year? I mean, he's insane. It doesn't. We did our homework. It doesn't appear that Brian Flores is that big on taking linebackers overly early on the teams he's been associated with. And I know a lot of the draft experts out there saying linebacker wise, not one of the best drafts, but it's got some guys top heavy, and Drew Sanders is definitely one of them. Put that dude out there on a 3rd down. Just say, go get the quarterback. Go get him. He's right over there. He's gonna, because he's fast. He's athletic. He's fantastic.
Yeah, and I don't think he was even fully healthy at the combine. Still had a very, very good workout. But you look at if you trade down late 20s, even early 2nd round, you go BPA. I mean, there's a very good chance Drew Sanders would be the best player available. If you're truly sticking to your board, you take him.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with these linebackers. Every year we seem to see linebackers just fall further than they should. I mean, remember, even that year we got Kendricks, it was like him, Denzel Perryman. Who was the other one?
Broderick McKinney was another guy.
Yes,
early.
They always seem to just go further than they should, and it always seems like some linebacker goes first that you wouldn't have expected. So somebody's going to get a steal with Trenton Simpson, Drew Sanders, guys like that in round 2.
Campbell. Yep, absolutely.
Lupagus has gone mute on us. Yeah, he's completely blank. It doesn't matter. We can look at his face. Are you there?
Got it back. I don't know what happened. I hit a wire and lost my mic.
Wow. Well, the last one is we got to go cornerback. We got to throw a corner in there. Cornerback, the top guys are probably most likely going to be Gonzo by the pick 23. And you start looking at those 2nd-tier guys like Deonte Banks and the guy we're going to talk about, Cam Smith.
And, I think it's like wide receiver. We're not really sure which order these corners are going to come off the board. I mean, Witherspoon could be first. Gonzalez could be first. Could be a shock. Maybe Porter goes first. Maybe Banks goes. We don't know 100%. I mean, it's going to be the way these teams rank these guys. But if Vikings move down, good chance Cam Smith will be sitting there late 1st, early 2nd. And I love Cam Smith. He's aggressive. He's got some swagger to him. He's a big hitter. Gets in the face of the receivers. Kind of that trash talking corner who's going to get everybody else fired up. So I love that to the secondary, because I think the secondary needs a little bit of juice.
Yeah, 6'1", $180, ran a 4.43, and like you said, he's got swagger. And we got a guy named Andrew Booth has also proven that he's got a little swagger. And Caleb Evans, I don't think, is afraid to do some chirping. So I'd love to get these guys back there, just pissing people off, getting in their heads and backing it up, because I almost want him more than Banks. I think I do.
I definitely want more than Banks. I don't know. Again, 23 again for Cam Smith. A little bit rich for me, but moving down, get some extra picks, taking him. I think that's a home run.
Yeah, I mean, cornerback, you said it. It's going to be interesting to see when they come off every year. I mean, who was AJ Terrell? Yep. Right? Was it the Falcons who took him?
Yep.
The Raiders took some dude that one year. I can't even remember off the top of my head, but cornerback is another one where all of a sudden it's just like, holy shit, I can't believe Cam Smith was the first cornerback taken.
Yeah, I almost had the name of that Raiders corner tip my tongue.
Arnett.
Yeah, Damon Arnett or something like that.
Yeah, there we go. We're close. So those are 5 guys. Let us know. Who do you think they could trade back for? Maybe get a couple more picks for and get some great value.
And don't forget to wish Onebar a very happy birthday in the comments. He would make him feel so good when he reads all those.
Melt my heart.
And if you're a Patreon member, look for that birthday video I made for Onebar. I'll post it later.
You will.
Happy Easter to everybody. Remember this: a uterus can fall out if the muscles are too weak. You imagine?